Hey there, welcome to today's episode. I'm talking about something that we all feel at times, and I've been feeling a little too often lately: frustration and negativity. Whether it's social media, work pressures, or just everyday life, it seems like we're always on edge. Why is that? Why are we getting more and more frustrated? What can we do to try and stop it, or at least ease it? Think about your own life for a minute. What gets you in a bad mood? What triggers it? Is it that colleague who never seems to pull their weight? The endless news cycle of doom and gloom? Manipulative people? What? It could be anything, even as small as the hoops we have to jump through to complete what used to be the simplest tasks. For example, here in the UK, we used to be able to call the doctor and make an appointment. Now we have to go online, fill out a form, and could wait up to 48 hours to get a reply, much less an appointment. Who made that decision? Have they thought about how this will affect the elderly, those who can't read, or those who aren't tech savvy? People in peer power seem to run with ideas without much thought. Or is this blindly leading us somewhere? Yesterday, a friend found a young boy who was kicked out and ended up homeless. She contacted me to find out what she could do for him. I gave her the number of an organisation I used when I see homeless people who need help. They usually pick them up. However, surprisingly, the organisation said, as he isn't mentally ill or self-harming, they can't help him, highlighting that we don't deal with prevention, we cure, or we try to cure. How long do you think it will take for him sleeping on the streets before either or both of those conditions take effect? It's only a matter of time, right? These decisions are clearly dividing people, causing isolation while increasing frustration. What's really going on beneath the surface? Is there a bigger picture? Is this feeling of helplessness part of the plan and the reason why anger and frustration is taking over our lives? I have been meeting mentalities I didn't even know existed, realizing that mental health is real and it's functional. Every experience teaches us something. Do you ever find that your frustration stems from things that are outside of your control? Maybe you're angry at situations you can't change, prolonging the inevitable with people you can't reach, or you're focusing on what's wrong in the world rather than what's right in your life. When was the last time you took a break from the noise? How much of your negativity comes from being overwhelmed with other people's problems or life itself? When I'm surrounded by too many energies pulling me in different directions, I become disorientated and moody. How does it affect you? How do you feel when you're constantly bombarded with distractions? Do you ever take time alone to ground yourself? Do you know your happy place? What is it that helps you reconnect with yourself? What could you do right now, today, to make more space for positivity? It doesn't have to be big. Maybe it's spending 5 minutes with a book that makes you think. Maybe it's taking a walk and just breathing. What's one small thing you could change in your daily routine to reduce your frustration level? Think about the impact that small, mindful changes could have on your overall well-being. Could you spend less time with negative people? Could you turn off your notifications that don't add value to your life? Don't you think you deserve peace? How often do you actually give yourself permission to disconnect and recharge? We can't control everything, but we can shift our mindset just a little to focus on what's within our power rather than what's not. So here's a challenge for you. This week, when you feel that surge of frustration, pause and reflect. Ask yourself, is this something I can control? If not, can I let it go? And if I can't, what small action can I take to change it? What's one thing you can commit to doing differently this week to protect your peace? I'll leave you with that for today. Remember, it's not about avoiding frustration altogether. It's about managing it in a way that leaves us feeling empowered, not defeated. What will you do today to take care of yourself? How can you find a little peace in the chaos around you? You are the only one who can answer these questions because it's your life and your choice. Well, thank you so much for listening. Until next time, take care of yourself and others. And remember, don't stop searching for peace. It's there. Claim it. And smile regardless. I really do appreciate you. Be good to yourself always. Don't be afraid to eliminate anything that frustrates you, okay? Take care.